Well, good morning, it's Saturday the 5th of July. We're down the tunnel this morning doing the giant onion catch up for Pete's weigh-in. So we're going to have a look at it in a minute and see how we're getting on with this onion. I've measured it already, but I'll take you along the journey with me and I'll show you me doing it again, and then we'll go through the system and how it's all working out. So it's doing well at the moment. I see a lot of them have lost a few. I've also lost a few. So we're down to, I think I'm down to 3 onions now. Started with a load, now I'm down to 3 onions. So there we go, just bear with me, we'll set it all up and then I'll take you on the journey and we'll go and have a look at the giant onion. Thank you very much. Right, there's the onion in the pot. I've got the tape measure. Just bear with me, I'm on the floor down here, it's a bit uncomfortable. There's a fan behind it, so if you can hear a noise, I've got a fan running and it's keeping it cool. So I've got his measure, I'm going to put his measure around the circumference, as Pete says. The circumference, and that's measuring out at 42.5 centimetres. So 42.5 centimetres, 42.5, 42, that's 16 and 3/4 inches. 16 and 3/4 inches. So that's what it is at the moment. Just bear with me. Right, that's number 1. That's the biggest one in the pot. I just measured it 16 and 3/4 inches. There's number 2. That's sitting down there. I measured that earlier. That's 14.5. Then number 3 went mouldy. Cut that one up and ate for dinner. Number 4, that went, so I put some tomatoes in that one. That's growing lovely. Look at them, the tomatoes there. And there's number 5, just being watered at the moment through the watering system. I haven't measured that one. I think that's about 11 inches, that one. That's on another system. So there's my 3 onions. And you can see you've got my tomatoes in here. There's my tomatoes, all growing along. The back there, all different varieties. There. And some chilies for the chili challenge. And I'll take you around here. There's some onions in there. These are the other onions now for me, if you can see them. They're in there somewhere. There they are, look. Some onions in there, I'm growing. And they're coming along. And if you come around here with me, you can see there's my chilies for the chili challenge. My Joe's long. They're coming on, there's a good size, that one there, look at that. That's Joe's long. There's a good chilli there, coming along. And then my tomatoes, as you can see, I'm peeled them back a bit now. Just started to turn. Just started to turn them, that's good. And if you come outside with me, you'll see I'm setting up for next year. So I've built these raised beds. I've got some cauliflower and some lettuce in them. Some cabbage and some Brussels sprouts at the moment, but they're just to fill them up for this year. I'm going to grow some onions in them for next year, but they're just what I've made. And there's my raised beds with the covers on. If we come around this side, and there's some more I've got there. They're called pallet collars. They're called pallet collars, and I put them together. And these are I'm going to get these filled up ready for next year. Hopefully, but there's me other 3. Other 3, there it is. And there's a view. There's a view over the valley. Look at that. Nice little view from the garden. There it is. So, there we go. And there's the. I'll show you the tunnel. I made this tunnel. It's about 10-year-old now. There it is. I made it myself. Nice little tunnel that. Anyway, that's the update on the giant onions for this July the 5th. Thank you very much indeed.